Welcome to the Divine Great Goddess channel. In this video, you'll find tarot reading after a short summation of a channeling I received earlier today on the current energies. This tarot will be for the new moon coming up November 4th through the next full moon, which is an eclipse, and the energies around it. It feels again like it's very intense energy. It's about setting up for the next 20 years of our lives, and also about our resistance and how well we ride the wave. Hi everyone, welcome to the new moon reading coming up November 4th. I'm taping a little bit early. I have connected in and got a channeling. I'd like to share just a little bit of that before we get going on the tarot. What I can remember of it, it was a lot of information. Prepare for this intense time, starting with the thing of the veils on Halloween, moving through the beginning of November to the new moon. And through the next couple of weeks into the full moon eclipse is what they're addressing. They were talking about how for those people who resist change, who haven't wanted to open up and look at the things in their lives. I remember them specifically saying that there's not a human on earth who has not experienced trauma at one time or another of some form, and that it's about the way that we deal with our traumas, our emotions, and if we're willing to make changes in our lives that need to be changed, whether we look at, they were talking about for people who look for the good in other people and who look at themselves and are willing to look at what they need to change to make themselves better, versus those who want to bury everything and don't want to look at anything and see the world in a more cynical place. They didn't use that wording, that's my wording. But they did say in a more negative way. They were talking about that we need to realize that we're all on a wave. Energetic waves, that's what life is. We move through energetic waves. And there's a lot of scientific backup. They didn't talk about this. I'm just thinking about how there's a lot of scientific study that's done on particles and waves, and you could probably do some research on that to help validate anything you might need on that. But they were talking about we're beginning a period of transformational time that is going to be very intense for the rest of this year, actually. But the next couple of weeks is going to be a new bout of it. We have been going through it for a little while, but it's going to be very intense this coming week and moving forward. And it's about how you perceive it, how you work with it, what you do with it, whether you resist it and therefore bury your emotions, don't want to look at your emotions, or whether you're willing to take everything that comes up and look at it as a gift or a learning, or asking yourself the question, What is it I need to see here? What is it I need to learn about this situation? And realizing that as we ask those questions, we are going to float along the wave much easier. So if there's any of you out there who are resisting, ask for help. If you would like this to go easier, ask for help to allow you to stop resisting. Even those of us, and I am a very big change energy, even those of us who are willing to change and look at ourselves, I still feel resistance within me at times. And what I have found is when I ask for help, when I say I don't know what I'm resisting, or I don't know how to let go of this resistance, please help me. Thank you for helping me to let go of the resistance so I can move through this and I can learn what I need to learn. And things go so much easier that way, is all I can tell you. But that was the gist of the channeling. I think the energy was pretty intense. One of my cats was very verbal, like she was laying with me as I was channeling, and as the energy was coming in, I was doing some healing work prior to that. She moved away from me, and she often does this. And she sat at the end of the bed where I was, looking at me to make sure it was safe to come back. And then she began to be very verbal, and she's not very verbal like that very often. So I just thought it was very interesting. Animals are so sensitive to energy, and the thinning of the veils right now makes them so much more hypersensitive, and the energy changes. So what I'm going to do is a Celtic cross, and that's what they've asked me to do, and I don't know anything beyond that. So I've already pre-shuffled all my cards and said my prayers. So we're just going to get into it, and I'm just going to ask for myself to be the divine highest channel of divine channeling for the collective, to bring forth the information that's most needed at this time. What would be most beneficial for the collective in knowing in this journey of ascension, to assist them in aligning with their souls and being in their highest potentials. What are our challenges? What are our advice? What do we need to know? What's going on in the present? What's here for us in the future? What are the hopes and fears? Okay. So first, what is the situation at hand that the collective needs to look at? Okay, on the floor. Oh. So I'm getting the Page of Pentacles. And what is the current challenge? The current challenge. I think what I'm going to do is put them all out, and then we'll read them. So the Two of Wands is the current challenge. What's the basis of the situation? The basis of the situation that the collective needs to know. Oops, I got one that's upside down in here. There we go. Awesome. Let's see. We need to move this down just a little bit. So the basis of the situation is the Ten of Cups. And the past as it pertains to the situation. Past as it pertains to the situation. What does the collective need to know about the past as it pertains? Very good, thank you. And we have, oops, wrong way. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And this would be the present. What is our present status? There we go, thank you. Page of Swords. And the future, which I am asking to go out to the full moon eclipse. Great, thank you. And then we have the what your power is in this situation. What do you have power over in this situation? Oh, I'm feeling like this really wants to come out. It's the Empress. And the effects of people and situations around you. The effects of others, people and situations around you. Oops, that's way too many. Don't need that many. Effects of people and situations around you in this situation. Well, I'm thinking they're wanting 3 on this. Interesting. I've got the Judgment and the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. And the hopes and fears about this situation. Hopes and fears about this situation. Thank you. And we have the Seven of Wands. And the outcome. Oh, that flew right out. The Ten of Wands. I'm going to put this one here. Okay, so let's look at this a moment. I hope I have the beginning of this. I think my camera messed up, so I'm hoping hoping I got the beginning, but anyway, if not, it'll be cut short. So starting with number 1, the situation, the Page of Pentacles. Let me show you the Page of Pentacles here. This is looking at someone who's manifesting. The pentacle is very much about the physical and what we're manifesting. And so this can be about new ideas, and it feels very much to me about this Page of Pentacles is about this new 20-year cycle that we're all moving into, and creating new ideas or new ways of being is really what it feels like. It's about the beginnings of what this next 20-year cycle is going to be about. And then we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is someone who has the power and the potential of creating what they want to manifest. And it comes up as a challenge. So look in your life where you could potentially be challenged with manifesting what it is you want. Look at where you don't believe that you're capable of manifesting what you want. Look at the things that stop you from creating your life's dreams. Everything that you could want in life. What's stopping you? What are your beliefs that say you can't have it, you don't deserve it? Or go into the old paradigms that it's not possible. Anything is possible. We're unlimited when we buy into the fact that we are unlimited. When that becomes our belief, that there are no limits and we can have anything we want and we deserve it. We are a spark of God. The spark of God is within us. We can manifest anything we want if we get out of our own way. So that's your challenge. Where are you in your own way? Then we have the basis of the situation is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. This is happiness. This is fulfillment. This is everything that you could possibly want in life. What are your dreams? Again, your challenge is to get out of your own way, because this is the basis of it. This is the beginning of a new 20-year cycle. What do you want your life to look like for the next 20 years? What relationship with the earth do you have? Do you want? What relationship with people, with family, with a romantic relationship do you want? What relationship do you want as far as a career or job or what you do to make a living? What relationship do you want with money? This is wish fulfillment. That's the basis. Then we have the past as it pertains to the situation. The Ten of Pentacles. Now, there's a lot of abundance here, a lot of prosperity, a lot of physical manifestation. Are you someone who has allowed for everything in your life to show up, and everything that has shown up in your life, are you someone that sees it as beautiful, as making you wealthy? I'm not talking about physical things, materialistically. I'm talking about emotionally. Are you someone who has appreciated everything that you have had in your life, and therefore you're moving into a new way of being that shows it in manifestation? Or are you someone who has maybe looked a gift in the mouth, gift horse in the mouth? You've looked at everything as, well, like, it could be better kind of thing. Thinking that it's never enough. Or Are you the kind of person that's stagnated, that doesn't believe that anything can ever get better? I don't have any control. My life is what it is. I don't have any control. So I just accept it the way it is. Where are you on this scale? Look at what your beliefs are and how your past and having these belief systems could potentially hold you back from moving into your wish fulfillment, your happiness, your joy, everything you want in life. And then 5, we come to the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. And 5 is the present. So the Page of Swords is someone who's eager, someone who has new ideas, someone who wants to explore new things. And when you move from the Page of Swords and move to the future, being the 5 of Pentacles, is your future going to be like it has been in the past? Or is it going to be something completely different? Something that is, I'm hearing holy. They're saying to me, are you going to let your life be the same, or are you going to let your life be holy? Grace. Are you going to allow grace in your life? Then we come to 7, which is your power. And that is the Empress. So the Empress is abundant. She's connected. She's connected with everything. She's knowledgeable. She's aware. She understands that union is connection, that it's everything. She lives connected to everything. She sees love in everything. She's magical. She knows how to create in her life. She creates abundance all around her. She creates peace. She creates prosperity. When I talk about abundance, abundance is everything. It's wealth. It's health. It's friendship. It's everything. Connection with everything. You have the power. In this situation, you and you alone have the power to embody the feminine energies within you of the Empress that creates abundance. You and only you have that power. No one can do that for you. People can help guide you, but no one can really even tell you exactly how to do it because it's different for everyone. But you have to be willing. You have to be willing to look at what your beliefs are, what your life has been, and where you want it to go. And you have to believe that you're worthy of creating it and that you have the capability of creating it. I really like this reading. It's really powerful. It really is. Okay, in the 8th position, we have 3 cards. And this is about the effects of those people or situations around you. So, bring them over here. We have the Judgment. We have the Judgment card, the 2 of Cups, and the High Priestess. So the Judgment, this feels like a couple things. For some of you, this is about in what way are you judging yourself? In what way are you too hard on yourself? And for other people, it's about, and of course, as we judge ourselves, we judge others. So if you're judging yourself, we often judge ourselves harder than we judge others. But are you judging yourself and others too harshly? And how is that affecting you in your life, where you're constantly in judgment? What beliefs do you have that affect you in always judging others? And is this a way to deflect working through things? Some people stand in judgment of others and deflect on things onto others so that they don't have to look at themselves. Do you fall in that category? Another feel I get from this is some of you need to look at maybe how you're judged by others. Are the people in your life authentic? Are you authentic? So the first part of it is, are you authentic? Are you judging yourself and others? The second part of it is, are you being judged? Are you authentic? If you are authentic, sometimes people in our lives can't deal with us being authentic. And it's too threatening. And they will then, because they are not authentic, will judge. So look at the situations you're in. Look at the people around you. How do they affect you? If you're in a situation where you're constantly being judged, or they're not authentic, maybe they're draining your energy because they're so inauthentic, do you really want to continue to stay in these situations and around these people who drain your energy, who don't allow you to move on and to be as the authentic self that you are? And look at the situations in the world. How inauthentic are the things that are playing out in the world? And what part of that are you taking part in? Do you engage in watching the fights and the two different camps of politics, or this or that or the other? How does it affect you? Does it make you feel lighter, or does it make you feel heavier? Look at the things that make you feel heavier in life. Look at whether you want to continue to have those things in your life that continually make you feel heavy. In doing this, the Two of Cups being here, I feel like the Two of Cups is here to show us that good relationships, community, is what's going to help us. Ask yourself, do you have that? Do you have good relationships? Do you have community? Are those the things that you want to put your energy into? And that will all bring us to the High Priestess. Look at the B and the J on the pillars. This is the yin and yang. This is balance. This will bring us into balance. So looking at your situation, looking at the people around you, what effects do they have on you? What is it you need to look at there? Then we come to the hopes and fears. Which is the Seven of Wands. So this could be a couple of different things. The guy is standing up on a hill, holding a wand. Are there people below him that are holding wands and he's leading them? Or is he trying to be in a place of superiority and fight them? Another way you can interpret this card is there a victory here? Is there something that's completed, that's accomplished? So you're ready to move forward. And then the 10 of Wands is the outcome. And I very much am feeling like there's two things here. Are you going to move into the next cycle of your life with burdens? Or are you going to move into the next cycle of your life with wisdom, with doing the work that needs to be done during these intense, sometimes tumultuous times of these new moon, full moon cycles and this eclipse season that's coming up? Look at what came up for you in Mercury retrograde. These energies are speaking to us. They're telling us, they're guiding us, along with our own angels and guides. And if you quiet yourself enough, you can know exactly what you need to do and where to go with it. So I'm not going to define any of these cards. I think these are pretty explanatory in what they channeled in for me. I am going to get I think some little angel cards for some angel advice. What do we need here? Harmony. I'm feeling 3. Gratitude. And one more. Education. Where do you need to add it to educate yourself? And what do you need to find gratitude for to bring your life into harmony? I'm going to do one healing message here. So, healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Divine Source, could you give us one healing message, please, to help us in moving forward with this situation at hand coming up as we move through this energy in the next 2 weeks. The most beneficial information and help and healing for the next 2 weeks. Oh, okay, one flipped over here. Dreams. Nice. Oh, I got another one. Oh, I got 2 more. Okay, I got manifestation and blessings. Dreams, manifestation, and blessings. Let me grab the book over here so I can read these for you. I know this is getting a little long. I was hoping it wasn't going to be too long, but I suspected it was. Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams right now. Keep a dream journal. You're receiving important messages during your dreams. I know I have been. Sometimes you may wake up with the feeling that you have traveled or received instructions during your sleep. You wonder, why can't I remember my dreams? The messages and experiences of your dreams are never truly lost or forgotten. They are instead incorporated into your unconscious so that your higher self, wisdom, and the love governs your actions. You can more easily remember your dreams by writing whatever you recall immediately upon wakening. Just write a little bit you can remember, and the rest of the dream will unravel in your memory. Review your dream journal often and look for patterns and themes. These recurrent dream issues signify messages that your higher self and the angels are trying to tell you. And then we have manifestation. Actually, I'm going to do blessings next because that's the next one that I saw coming out. God and the angels are helping you right now. Continue to ask for their help and then accept it when it comes. And it always does come. The angels want you to know that you have extra blessings around you right now. Perhaps you have recently experienced some challenges, or maybe you are currently asking for extra help. Either way, the angels surround you now with more divine love than ever. Additional angels are with you, giving you an added cushion of love and light. Sometimes you may feel as if God and the angels have abandoned you. This card seeks to remind you that they are not gone and that they cannot leave you ever. It is only our fears that makes us blind and mute to the presence of our angels. Yet your angels can lift away your fears if you will ask them and let them. You are truly blessed and very, very loved by God and the angels. And then manifestation. Oops. Manifestation. You have manifested new opportunities and abundance. Now that you can experience these gifts right now. Know that you can experience these gifts right now. Your hope for aspirations are on their way to you. They may arrive in different fashion than you expect, but the rewards that you truly desire, such as feeling of peace, security, and happiness, are manifested exactly as you requested. Ask your angels to help you have faith in your ability to manifest. With this faith, you and God can do anything. This is the process by which all thoughts transform into tangible form. First, they begin as an idea. They begin as an idea. Then the idea is met with feelings. I would say that's feelings. If the feeling is loving and nurturing, the ideas and the feeling create the embryo of manifestation. You nourish your newborn ideas by believing in it and by following the step-by-step guidance that God and the angels give you through your feelings, dreams, and visions. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm sorry it's a little bit longer than I anticipated it would be, but I wish you well through the next couple of weeks and beyond. And keep reaching for the light. Keep reaching for your dreams, your joys, and your happiness. Namaste. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.